Hello, my name is Spenser Mize, and today I'm going to be showing my ER diagram I made and showing off some different database concepts. We today are looking at a D&D character sheet of sorts that I made. Let me zoom out a bit there. Awesome. And so up top, we have character, and the key attribute within character is character ID. And within, there's a few different things that are in the actual game: character name, level, current HP, maximum HP. We have languages, which I made a multivariable attribute because characters in the game can obviously know a lot of languages. Um, what else? We have a composite example of composite attributes with the ability scores. Those are different attributes that the characters have within the game. So that's strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. Um, we have down here, we have an example of an ISA hierarchy. You see it can split into either player character, which is the people at the table actually playing the game, or it can split into non-player characters, which is the person that, which are the different non-player characters that the different members of actually playing the game can meet throughout the game. And whether it's a player character or a non-player character, they're still connected to the character. So they all, regardless if it's a player character or non-player character, can have a character name, level, current HP, maximum HP, languages, and all the ability scores within there. And that's just another example of spec and that's an example of specialization, so it can break into player character or non-player character. um, an example of a one-to-many attribute is the player controls player character, um, and uh, the player controls sorry, the player character controls player, and the player character also has a species. So we have has species and controls to show that those are all attributes that player characters have. So you don't forget them, obviously. An example of a many to many attribute is that the player character knows spells. So it can know basically any number of spells. And the key attribute, we have spell ID. And then within spells, we have spell name, spell level, the school of magic that the spell comes from, and how long it takes to cast that spell with casting time. And another one of those is we have a part of for the campaign, um, and a relationship attribute I added to a part of is the join date, so that you would be able to tell exactly when that player character joined a particular campaign, which is just an adventure within the game. Other example of relationships attributes, we have prepared for the spells connected to knows. So just because someone who casts spells in the game knows a spell doesn't mean they necessarily have it prepared and can do it at any time. So I added that particular attribute. Same with join date, we just talked about that. And player character, all of them have a class, which has, they're all unique, and they all have a different hit die and a primary ability they use. And some relationship attributes within there are the level of their class and the subclass, which is just changes what different things they can do. So that's just another example of relationship attributes in there. And some more participation constraints. We have player character, obviously, which, because they're a player character and not a non-player character, they need to have someone playing them, obviously, and they have to be a species of some sorts. They can't just be nothing. So those are things that are required. And then, for example, campaign here, or class, I guess campaign's an easier example. Campaigns can technically exists with 0 people. So you don't necessarily need player characters within them in order for it to work. Same with class. I guess there are situations where a player character could be playing a classless uh, character at the table. Um, and I think that's pretty much it. So, thank you for watching me. I hope you enjoyed and learned a little something about Dungeons and Dragons in the meantime. But yeah, thank you for watching. Goodbye.